Hello and welcome to the week that was. This week I want to revisit the governance episode involving OpenAI, but through a different lens. Not leadership drama, not technology risk, but the relationship between purpose and governance. So first of all, a few facts. In November 2023, the board of OpenAI abruptly removed CEO Sam Altman, citing a breakdown in trust. There was no fraud, no financial crisis, no operational failure. And yet, within days, the organization entered a period of visible instability. Employees rallied behind the CEO. Strategic partner Microsoft expressed support for the CEO. Leadership changes happened rapidly, and within less than a week, the decision was reversed and Altman was reinstated alongside a reshaped board. So what was really going on? At its core, there was a misalignment of purpose. OpenAI has a highly unusual structure. A mission-driven board tasked with overseeing the safe development of AI, and a fast-scaling commercial entity operating in one of the most competitive sectors in the world. That creates an inherent tension. One axis is purpose, safety, ethics, and long-term societal impact of AI. The other axis is momentum, growth, innovation, and market leadership. When these two dimensions are aligned, governance feels coherent. When they diverge, governance becomes strained. And this is where behavioral risk enters the picture, not through wrongdoing, but through competing interpretations of what success looks like. Is success defined by speed of innovation or by the cautious stewardship of transformative technology? Is leadership rewarded for acceleration or for restraint? If these questions are not explicitly aligned between the board and executive leadership, misalignment becomes inevitable, even in high-performing organizations. And that is the key governance lesson of today. Purpose statements are often clear on paper, but operational incentives, investor expectations, and leadership narratives may be pointing in a different direction. Over time, the organization doesn't suddenly fail, it just drifts. It drifts in terms of decision making, it drifts in terms of communication, and it drifts how fundamental business risk is interpreted. For boards, regulators, and risk managers, the implication is very practical. You cannot oversee culture effectively unless you test the alignment between a stated purpose, the strategic priorities, the incentives, and the behavior of the leaders. Because when performance and purpose are misaligned, governance tension is not an exception, it's a structural outcome. So, the so what is this. In modern organizations, especially mission-led and high-growth entities, the greatest risk is not lack of control, it's lack of alignment. Alignment between purpose and power, between governance and growth, between what the organization says it stands for and what it actually rewards and incentivizes. That was the week that was. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and please look out for our Culture Matters LinkedIn newsletter that will examine purpose and its practical connotations in greater depth. Thank you very much.